Tonight we have some stories about St. Louisans, one long gone, one very much alive. David R. Francis was probably St. Louis's most prominent citizen, most famous citizen, the man who brought the world to St. Louis in 1904. You probably know of him, but you may not know the remarkable details of his remarkable life. But our first story tonight is about a man who left St. Louis to travel the world. But now he and his saxophone have come back home.
It's an old story. Great musical talent grows up here and then leaves for the brighter lights and bigger opportunities of New York City. Hamiet Bluiett grew up here, and like so many before him, he left. But his story has a different ending, or at least a new chapter. Because 33 years later, Hamiet Bluiett came back. And fortunately for all of us, he brought his music with him.
How did I choose it? The baritone chose me. When I was about 10 years old, I saw one and fell in love with it. They just looked at it. I said, damn. That's right, at 10, I said, damn. 8, 9, whatever it was, you know what I mean? So I kind of looked at it, but I couldn't hear the kind of sound I wanted on it. So it took a while. Me and home were about the same height at the time I saw it, maybe.
Bluiett grew up in Brooklyn, Illinois, just across the river north of downtown St. Louis. He took music lessons from his aunt and played the clarinet until he was tall enough to deal with the baritone sax. In 1969, at age 29, Bluiett did what so many great talents have done. He left St. Louis for New York.
Well, let me tell you, this is a strange part. I never wanted to leave. So I'm not one of them people that wanted to go. I wanted to stay. But it didn't make sense because what I needed to do was not here. My ceiling had already been reached. So it's time for me to go somewhere else. New York City is one of the capitals of the planet. And I'm playing the music that's international, world. It's not local. This is not Paris. You're not Hong Kong. You're not, you know what I mean? So after going over the whole world, I realized that, you know, but I had to leave here to go play the way I was playing. I was going into the music that they would call avant-garde and things of that nature. I wanted to really play my horn with the kind of feeling I wanted to play that was inside of me to come out. Just flat out, wide open space playing. You understand? So, you know, just go. I mean, I don't think down, I'm thinking up and we gone. I thought I was going to go to New York and get a job, find a place to stay, and maybe in a couple of years I could play with somebody.
But Bluiett met with quick success in New York. Within a couple of years, he was playing with jazz legend Charles Mingus and found himself performing at Carnegie Hall. He was instrumental in the avant-garde New York music scene of the 1970s, helping to create what was known as loft jazz. And in 1976, he became part of one of the most respected groups of the late 20th century, the World Saxophone Quartet.
Now I'm in New York all these years. I love New York. I didn't want to leave. Now I'm drugged back here. I know can come and cool out and try to get the health back together too. I don't know.
Like a retreat for ailing jazz artists?
Yeah. Gospel or whatever.
It was a convergence of things that brought Bluiett back to St. Louis. illness, divorce, and a fire that claimed many of his belongings.
My best, but it don't work.
Now this is your house.
Yeah, we home. I'm glad because I came back in here sick. I was able to semi-retire, get my body back together and recover and still have a roof over my head.
Now do you know all your neighbors?
Yeah, basically, you know, I don't bother anybody. I used to, when I was little, you would always be up in everybody's face, but since I've been to the other parts, I kind of stay by myself. So this was always a safe haven, a place that I was nourished and loved, and everyone around me was always, there was no such thing as starvation and homelessness, because somebody would run you in the house and feed you. They might talk about you like a dog, whoop you upside your head as they're giving you a plate of food that high. You understand?
You got it,
yeah, as much as can. I told him about the festival he's trying to do here, you know.
Right.
Since he returned, Bluiett has been catching up with old friends and family. But he continues to perform internationally with some of the world's greatest artists. Next month, he'll perform in Paris, and he'll tour Germany and Poland. But today, in St. Louis, he has a more important gig.
Okay, 1, 2, 1. But see, that's the whole idea. That's why we're here. When I was your age, I saw Dinah Washington, Nat King Cole, and Louis Armstrong at my school. You understand? At my school, just like I see me now. And that inspired me to the point, like football players seen, I mean like a basketball player seeing Shaquille O'Neal or somebody. You understand? Because we were, I mean, you know, so good. I'm glad I got you into something. That's what you need to be. What about you, young lady in the brown?
What inspired you to play your instrument?
What inspired me? I saw a saxophone like that when I was about 8 years old. And said, I asked the guy, what is it? He says, a baritone saxophone. So I wanted to play it ever since. I don't know, I just wanted to play music. Some people are kind of born knowing what they want to do. That's what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. At my age, I'm going to have me some fun, do the music the way it should be done, and I'm on a mission. If there is a mission, is to bring some happiness in the music and some joy, because I'm real funny without trying to be. And people just crack up. I say all kinds of crazy junk. I told you I like to talk. I think one of the things that's wrong with it is that we don't talk, everybody talks for us. Well, you know, when he was playing, he was quite angry. That's a lie. If I get mad, you'll know it. Believe me, you'll really know it. So I'm not mad. Then when I got my Love Jones going, you know it too, because I play real sweet for you. You understand? So now I'm where I need to be after all these years. Is that a baby? Okay, it's good. I like children in the audience. I like them to make noise too. Y'all shut up. Let the kids holler. That way I know I got some good life force around my ass. You know what I mean? That's always good. Let them holler. Well, I remember one time we did a concert, first concert the World Saxophone Quartet did was in New Orleans. The place was packed. And so what they did, they put all the children on the floor, you know, and the kids just took off. They ran like in a wagon train. I'm trying to remember which direction. I think they were going this way, you know. They just ran the whole day. And the 80 and 90-year-old people just sit there and cool it. Then nobody say one word. I thought that was the best concert I ever played in my life. Nobody said, well, Johnny, can you keep quiet? Why? You know, for what? Unless he needs to be fed or got to go to the toilet, make some noise, yeah? Man. Anywhere I'm gonna be, there's gonna be some music. Now there will be some music.